Oh, I am. I can. I don't know if I'm ever going to get used to this because I don't really have the output. I don't know. Like I said, this is my first. I don't want to go live, or honestly, I don't really want to be on camera with headphones on. I do need a better camera. You know, it's funny. This laptop's only 2 years old. You'd think that the visual quality on technology would look better. That is not a dead pixel. That is my computer screen. I stopped using my Mac laptop about, oh my goodness, it's May. It is May 20th. I stopped using my laptop 2 months ago because I got a work laptop, and yeah, no, I got a work laptop. I stopped using it, and it's funny because when you stop using your work laptop and you use your cell phone all the time for your access to the internet, your personal laptop starts to degrade. And I could have sworn that the picture quality was better, but to be completely honest with you, I don't do stuff like this often. And before I went on to the stream, oh no, the guy's gone. That's funny. That's actually really funny. So I had a listener, right? A viewer. I don't know who it was. No, let's see here. No insults, no heckles. That's kind of disappointing. The original plan was to go live, and the moment someone started watching, I was going to stop that going live and end the stream. And then almost immediately, mid sentence, someone started watching the stream. And I thought, well, or going into this, I thought, well, I don't really have that many subscribers. Probably no one's going to be watching this right off the bat. Let's see. But then I got a watcher, and now the watcher's gone. So, stuff happens. But originally I wanted to come on here and practice my diction because I do not have the best diction. Oh my god, yes! Yo! Why did I just type that out? Yo, Alyssa, what's up? Heckle me. How do I sound? Because I'm going to be doing stuff more like this more often, and I I got to work with the microphone. Worst, when I first came onto this, I didn't realize. Oh, you're gone, aren't you? Oh, that's sad. Oh, wait, no, you're here. No, it's funny, Alyssa. I'm I'm getting your comments, and we're communicating, but you're not popping up, which is kind of funny. So it's funny. You'd think that you'd get an accurate view count, but you don't. And I do need a better background. I know. Hence why this is called testin. Testin 2. I named this one test 2, and I think I put in the description testin with a little apostrophe. So it's good that I sound good. I'm balding. That was the first thing I noticed. My head and forehead is very shiny. I'm starting to look like my dad. I just hope that I don't turn out like my dad. Um, yeah. So I came on here to practice some diction, kind of test some stuff out. I wanted to read poetry. I got this Robert Frost book. This is going to be a quick review because it even says here in the book, the original book, New Hampshire, written by Robert Frost, was published in 1923. It became public domain in 2019. So if it's public domain, I should be able to read this entire thing. But this is a copyrighted book. I get that, but the poetry and the written word inside of it should be fair game. However, on that same page, it says no part of this book may be reproduced in any form or by any electronic or mechanical means, including information storage and retrieval systems, without permission in writing from the author. The only exception is by a reviewer who may quote short excerpts in a review. Now, I don't understand. If it's public domain, none of it should be copyrighted. The book itself should be copyrighted because it's annotated, but short excerpts of a poem that's in public domain. Hey, Alyssa, do you have any? Oh, I just read your comment. I knew that you added something. I was not mentally prepared for that. Uh, but if anyone has any copyright, public domain poetry know-how, that would be very, very helpful. So let's do a quick short excerpt of Robert Frost's New Hampshire, the poem New Hampshire. It's kind of a big poem. It's funny. When I was reading it the other day, I didn't even get to finish it. Let's just start where we left off. So one thing I've been noticing is that my mom has a strong Bostonian accent and a speech impediment on top of it. I think it's a speech impediment. I do not know. It could honestly just be a Bostonian accent. I could be just an awful son. I am an awful son. But as I get older, I feel my tongue getting heavier, almost like I need a crane to lift it. And it's alarming, and so I'm just trying. And I always had issues reading out loud. When you're growing up and you're in classrooms, and everyone. I don't know about anybody else because I know Alyssa here is a teacher. The person watching, maybe not. Oh, someone is. Maybe it's the same person. Hey, you need a crane to lift your tongue. You should see a doctor or a construction worker. I am both, actually. I'm actually working my PhD to design cranes specifically to install. And it's like braces, but it's for your tongues. No, it's honestly awful. I hate my life. It's not great. It's when I had a friend in high school who didn't understand anything my mom was saying for the first year of them knowing her. And I'm really worried that's going to become me in the very near future if I don't get my ducks in a row. And I don't have anywhere to put ducks. So, all right, let's see here. Let's review a short excerpt. All right, let's see what this little paragraph is, and let's see what happens. Lately in converse, I got it. Yeah, the poetry, rhythm, and rhymes. Lately in converse with a New York Alec about the new school of the pseudo phallic, I found myself in close corner where I bad to make an almost funny choice. Choose you which you will be, a prude or puke, mewling and puking in the public arms. Me for the hills where I don't have to choose, but if you bad to choose, which would you be? I wouldn't be a prude afraid of nature. I know a man who took a double axe and went alone against a grove of trees. But his heart failing him, he dropped the axe and ran for shelter, quoting Matthew Arnold. Nature is cruel. Man is sick of blood. There has been enough shed without shedding mine. Remember Burnman Wood, the woods in flux. See, that actually was a pretty decent passage for me because when I was reading it by myself out loud, like, oh, this is a fun word here. I wasn't anticipating this. Where was it? Oh, yeah. To be expected to be Dostoevsky's. And it's funny because, it's like, oh, that's a word that you hear, you don't really think of. But when I see it out loud, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know how to pronounce that. But I don't know. I'm pronouncing it the way that I hear myself, other people say it. So I don't know. Anyways, you know what I really want to talk about? Oh, wait, the review portion. Robert Frost is in. Okay. Yo, Ari. Jody Whittaker, Jody Weedwhacker, Jody Whittaker. Yo, isn't this embarrassing? Imagine if I actually got more people on these streams. It's funny. I tried to do it with my cell phone. Okay, so this is the thing. I was actually taking a nap on my couch. I was watching TV all day, and I'm like, I should really get up and do this. I should just do it. But I didn't have the energy to actually get up from my couch. So I thought about starting the stream on my couch, thinking, well, if I'm live on my couch in a dark room, that might actually kind of give me a incentive to get up. Plus, honestly, I really thought the picture quality would be better on my laptop. Well, not better, but they were made like the same year. Regardless, why haven't either of us posted our senior movie? Oh, we can send a link. I'm sure we got a link somewhere. I don't know, but what was I saying? I don't know. I don't have anyone. Hey, everyone, what was I saying? I will wait in the comments for your information. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I say. Guys, my background really is awful. That was actually one of the reasons why I've been dragging my feet on this for so long because everyone at least has a memorable background. I thought about decorating the microphone. I talked to Ari the other day about perhaps getting one of those solar powered things that you put in your car that kind of goes like plants that kind of like by the sun and like I don't know maybe get one big enough to kind of I don't know give my microphone wings. But yeah, well, anyways, if no one can remember what I was talking about and it has not come back to me yet, to all two of you that really don't care about what I'm about to talk about, but I just came across a YouTube clip of Mo Howard from the 1970s, and it got me back into this Three Stooges mood. And he was recounting the story of how he got the Three Stooges together with Ted Healy back in the 1920s. And I'm like, I gotta go watch that biopic made for TV biopic in the early 2000s made by Mel Gibson or executive produced by Mel Gibson. Um, and and say what you want about the guy Mel Gibson, I gotta say that biopic is like it's like feature length long, right? And I it's like one of the best biopics I've ever seen. It's all cheese, and Mo Howard was notorious for not having the best recall on his memory. Even at that YouTube clip, he got the 1925 and 1927 mixed up. He couldn't seem to remember, and his biography that his family helped write for him, pretty much. It's all filled with falsities. But it's funny because from that one interview, and it was the only one I've ever seen because the Three Stooges. How often do you see them out of character? But he's recalling the story of how he put together the Stooges, and I'm like, oh, I've seen this in the movie. Like I know that scene, and I know that scene. I'm like, what? Are these guys just watched that one interview and crafted a whole movie around it? But I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that for a moment. I think it was made in 2002, 2001. It was shot in Australia. I don't know. I made Ari watch it. It was good stuff. Seek it out. If anyone watch my Amazon profile, I'll give it to you just to watch the movie if you're interested. It's probably up there with the recent Stan and Ollie movie from 2019 in terms of quality and biopics. So, yeah. How do I sound? Oh, here's a good thing. How do I sound from over here? Good? Bad? Do I sound further away? Does my voice carry? I'll be waiting your response. Okay. How about now? This is funny. You guys are an hour and a half away from me, and it's a very one-sided conversation. It's very counter to what we usually do on Messenger. So, ooh, still trying to get the setup. So, always keep it at that. Well, ooh, no, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna mess with the gain. Um, I don't know, Alyssa. ASMR, like I don't know if I'm in the right country for that. I don't want to get raided. So I have this Criterion YouTuber I like to watch, and he's in Tokyo, so he's 12 hours ahead of us. Or not 12 hours, but the time difference is ahead by quite a bit. And I don't know the guy's birthday, but I remember last night he was like, "Oh, surprise early birthday live stream." And I've never actually reached out to him on a live stream before, but I'm like, whatever. Happy birthday. I wrote it to him. And then I wake up this morning and he's doing another live stream. And he's like, he's like, no, this one was just a regular live stream. And so I'm just like, oh, well, I guess happy birthday again. And now he's actually doing his actual birthday live stream. And I'm like, I'm going to hang him out to dry. I'm going to hang him out to dry this time. He doesn't get nothing from me. I'm aware of it. I could say nothing but nice things, and he will not see a word from me tonight. And I want to say we're dueling live streams. I mean, he only had like 20 listeners, and I only got 2. 3 if Austin's there. Austin, if you're there, knock 3 times. What the hell am I talking about? Ari, I am You have no Ari, you didn't take my calls today. You don't know how clingy I am. The things you don't know about. A friend, Ashley even put in her one of her Instagram stories. Is like, oh, it's like I love doing little things. It's the consequences, though. I'm like, that was me today. I chose violence. I did not choose violence. But, anyways, if everything's coming out good, I've been at this for 15 and a half minutes. If the sound quality sounds good, at least then I know I can use the mic without mic headphones. Although it's not something I really want to do, just in case there's an issue. But good to know. Good to know that we had this test. So, uh, I mean, I'm not gonna leave first. So I guess we could just have a stare off. It's easy. All I have to do is disassociate at the camera, and it's really not much different than what I do on my off time. It's all off time. All right, I won't blink. All right, let's see how long I can go without blinking. All right, we're going up to in 3 seconds. Let's see how I'm going to do. I'm staring at the green dot, so I actually don't know how long I'm going for. I'm going to try not to talk because I'm afraid talking and blinking might be multitasking. I'm not a good juggler. There are times where I feel like I am blinking and I just don't know it. That's dumb. I'm a dumb person. There's chat that I have to go. All right, let's see if I could reposition my eyes without blinking. Yeah, I did see that on my peripheral. I'm really glad I worked really hard to get down there. Uh-huh. Yeah, it did. Ah, damn it, I blinked. Okay. I made it almost a minute. Almost a minute. So, yeah, yeah, good stuff. I'm glad you guys joined me for this. Glad I wasn't alone. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of looking forward to being alone. It's funny. You don't know who your subscribers are until, yeah. I don't like any of you. No, I'm kidding. I love both of you. Or all three of you. I don't know who's really watching. For all I know, Ari and Alyssa could be throwing separate parties. Yeah. All right, everyone. All two of you. No, 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 no. I'm gonna say, all right, everyone, as if there's a lot more people watching than ever was. So thank you for all hundreds of you for your support, for your love, for your money and charity. I really do need money. So if anyone wants to just support the Murray Fund for can't keep his money, I have a lobster roll addiction, so it's a problem. Baby, come back. Again, Ari, if you had just taken my calls and not spread rock around all day. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm being a jerk. I'm not trying to be a jerk. There was supposed to be a baby come back joke there, but there was no punchline that developed. So now it just turned into an apology. Now I'm the one saying baby come back to Ari. It's the second person I'm saying baby come back to today. So, Spring Rock sounds like something. All right. I'm getting off. Ah, I can't do it. I have to wait. I have to make it an even 20. That's right? 20 is an even number. I don't know. None as good as I can't. I don't know if I can say that out loud. And let me translate. Spread eagle. Alyssa, do you remember that song in college you and Maddie would listen to? It was like the fairy. It was like the Chicago number, but for Disney princesses or Disney prince. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, that's stuck in my head now. Just running out the clock to 20 minutes, 15 more seconds. You have anything you want to say to me? Heckle me, call me fat. This is it. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I gotta make sure my voice carries. 2. What? It literally went to 58 to 57. It was weird. All right. I'll see y'all later. I am a nice person.